Stream again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. We recording?
Yes.
Alright, cool. What up, ladies and gentlemen, one and all, old or young, smart or dumb, to episode 18 of the Gas Station Podcast, the podcast where you get filled the fuck up. I'm your host, Kayczar, and I'm back here once again with my boys. We got Amirul, aka Nobu Place, in the building. Mirul, what's up with you? How are you doing?
What's up? I'm doing great. The weather is fine today, so.
Weather's fine.
Yes, sir.
Also with us, as usual, is Kafka Purp, aka Sashi, stressed out with work and shit. How are you, bro?
Good, man. I'm good. Looking forward to talk to you guys.
Had a good week?
Looks like he's not having a good week.
Yeah, I guess.
Doesn't look
Just
like
like every other week.
I don't think anybody ever has like a really like super good week unless something big happens or some shit. Otherwise, it's just like.
Yeah.
I guess if you count the small victories last week, was a good week for me.
Maybe Chuti Scholar time.
Chuti Scholar time.
Of
course.
Last weekend.
Yeah. Last week was Chuti Scholar 1 week. I miss that shit, dude. They should do that for work, dude.
Yeah, just the last 2 months of the year. At least you can look forward to something, you know.
Or at least like in the middle of the year, like March or whatever. Okay, 2 weeks.
Yeah, we have like sem break, right?
Yeah. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. Don't come to the office and shit. Our economy will collapse.
You get fined, right? You get fined for
economy
not coming to the office.
I wish.
But wait, korang dah almost a year. Dah a year plus tak your office kan?
Yeah.
Yeah. No lah.
Yeah.
In between, I went last year, like August-ish, when the cases were down. My office open. I went for a while, but yeah.
You, Sashi?
Yeah.
Yeah, already a year, macam.
God damn.
Manda Uma.
When it's time to go back to the office, you're gonna feel like shit, dude.
Yeah. I don't know if I think I'm gonna request them, like, can I like work from home forever? I don't know, man. I feel kind of settled right now.
I mean, you've been already doing it
down, dude.
You've already been doing it for a year, so you might as well. What the fuck's the difference, right? Like,
Hey, if they okay, duduk je do, layan do.
Also, when are they going to compensate my electricity bill?
He's still on that.
Itu belum lagi kan?
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
Holy fuck, ya do, tu belum lagi do.
I've been in the past couple of weeks I've been like work from home, but then like what I do is like I go downstairs, sit at a cafe and like do work and shit. Just because I wanna like go out of the house because I don't want to spend the whole week in the house. Otherwise, I won't move I go from this chair to my couch. That's it. Like every day I'm like, this is bad. I need to like walk, to get dressed, put on some long pants for once, and like,
like. Wait, you haven't worn long pants in a while?
I don't wear long pants at home, bro. What the fuck?
I'm rocking shorts for a long time now.
Yeah, dude. Like,
yeah. Have you guys ever seen me wear long pants? We are the. Even when I go out, I always wear short. Right? I hate long pants.
Yeah, I've been wearing short pants even when I go out, bro.
Last time Sashi seluar ni seluar Star Wars.
Star Wars. That's the sweatpants every day. Okay, all right. We got a great episode lined up for you guys this week. Nah, I'm just kidding. But there's a few things I want to talk about this week. First off, I just want to address Neelofa a little bit.
Okay.
For those of y'all, I mean, if you don't know, then I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you, but she basically, she broke the rules of CMCO and shit. She rentas negeri to Langkawi, right?
Why are you asking me because I'm a Malay guy?
Don't do that.
No.
But yes, actually yes.
From what I heard, yeah, she went
Langkawi,
to Langkawi.
Yeah. So
apparently people tak puas hati, what the fuck she can go Langkawi.
Because she just got married and then she went to Langkawi and she was posting all these like touristy shit lah, like all that shit. And then people like, wait, what the fuck? How can you do that shit? Like, and then suddenly chat time, out of nowhere because Neelofa apparently is like a shareholder or whatever the fuck in Chatime. Came out and said, hey, no, she went there on a work trip. And then they posted the letter.
Oh, they support lah.
Posted the letter of like the work trip and shit lah. Like, oh, this is a work trip. She's going there to see because they want to open a new branch of Chatime and shit.
Yeah.
Chatime, the Twitter account put it up for like an hour and then 90,000 people said fuck you and they took it down immediately after that. Because the thing is, the people started posting lah, like shit, picture on a speedboat going to like some goa in the sea and shit, and people like, oh, they're opening the first branch at sea lah. That means maybe like the first.
I saw the picture, the goa, right?
Yeah. It's like a cave, and then like it's a sea, but then like it leads to a cave, and then people put the Chatime signboard above the cave. Like they edited that shit because they're like, oh wow, like.
No, but for real lah. Do you guys think that she actually goes there for the business thing?
Oh, best though, Chatime.
I love Chatime.
Yeah, best though.
There's a Chatime right downstairs, by the way.
I know.
The Horlicks one, dude.
Oh yeah, the Horlicks fire. Okay.
I've never tried that. I should try that.
You should try the Horlicks. That's sedap though.
I'll try that tomorrow. But okay, Miro, go ahead. What are you saying?
Where were we?
You said, do you guys think? Do we really think that she went there for work or?
That's why I'm asking. Do you guys really think that she went there for work or she's like?
Well, the PA of the Chatime director is Neelofa's PA's sister.
Yeah, I heard of that.
So that's kind of sus a little bit to me, lah.
That's kind of sus.
It's kind of sus. She might have gone there to actually look for some shit, but use that as an excuse to do whatever the fuck she wants to do, lah. But I don't know. To me, it's just like rich people taking advantage of shit.
Yeah.
We can't really do. I tried to go back. I don't know if I told you all about like when I tried to go back. Like,
no, you didn't tell us. The fuck?
I think I can't remember when it was, January or something like that. January or February or something like that. My mom was just like, yo, since you're not going to work, why don't you just try and apply at the police station and just tell them some shit lah. Just tell them like, you know, it's a bit tough. I'm living alone and shit like that. Like, just come back home lah. I want to go back to my parents' house. So I went lah. I went to the IPD nearby my place. I went and applied. I wasn't even like dressed that well or anything like that. I went there and I tried to apply, and the dude said, so why you want to go back? I said, because I'm alone and shit. And they're like, you know, I got a pay cut, which is true. I got a pay cut and stuff like that. So I find it a little bit difficult over here. So if I go back to my parents' house, I can save a little bit of money and shit like that. The dude looked at me up and down and said, kau baju cantik macam ni, cakap duit tak ada. What the fuck are you talking about? And then he was like, 100 people come to me every day with the same fucking excuse. If I let you go, I gotta let everybody go, and then it's gonna fuck the whole thing up, blah, blah, blah. I felt damn bad. I felt like fuck, shit. Like,
do you feel at home? Kena ceramah?
Kena ceramah, bro. Bro, for like a good 10 minutes, bro. For a good 10 minutes, the flirt shat on me, bro. And he said, just get the fuck out of here. And I was like, okay, cool. I left. Like, and I just called my dad. I was like,
you just went there just to get like a lecture.
Yeah.
Imagine him like getting up in the morning, like taking a shower. All right, I'm gonna go to the police station today.
Yeah.
Only to go there and get fucked and come
back. Bro, the flirt. Oh my! I think I came at the perfect moment when he already had too many already. Yeah. And he's like, okay, fuck you. You gonna kena from me now. Like, I was just standing there like this, bro. Like, okay. Sorry, bang. Okay. I want to leave. I'm like, okay, bang. Okay, tak apa. He's like, no, wait, you. Like, I'm like, okay.
He's like, fuck you going, boy. He was like, wait, I'm not
done. Yeah, so that's what happened to me. That's what happened to me. So I'm like, okay, whatever lah. I mean, when you're rich, then you can just do whatever the fuck you want to do. What I don't like is her response after that.
Oh, what she said?
So everybody was shitting on her, right? Everybody was like, look at Neelofa, she's crazy. You know, rich people doing the rich people shit and whatever. And then she, you know what she said? I mean, it's kind of gangster, but it's kind of fucked up at the same time. She said, yo, I just want to thank the people for free marketing for my new Cawangan that's going to open. For my new branch of Chatime that's going to open. I was supposed to keep it quiet, but Now everybody knows, and it's free marketing. Thanks, guys. Which is like it's kind of gangster, and it's also at the same time like, oh, okay, it's a fuck you to us, like, it's like fuck you guys, like what the fuck y'all wanna do to me?
True. No, imagine if she actually went there sebab kerja and everyone doing this, so macam dia dapat betul like she said lah, they got free marketing and rabak though.
I think she did go there for work, but she used that and honeymoon sekali satu jalan lah, like together lah, since we're already here. Since we're already here. But I think she did probably actually, I don't know lah, honestly, I don't know. But and then yesterday she launched
she launched a what?
She launched a slipper brand.
Okay.
From collaboration with Flipper, right?
Collaboration with Flipper, and it's branded as a Muslim-friendly slipper.
Did you see the infographic?
No. What was the infographic?
They label like which part is like comfortable, and then they label like Muslim friendly. And then I saw on Instagram lah, I see a lot of comments with orang Melayu like, oh, so sebelum ni aku pakai slipper.
Haram. No,
pakai slipper orang kafir.
Why slipper, bro?
Yeah, bro. I mean, launch lah slipper, no problem. But then why like Muslim friendly slipper? Like, then before this, what are you guys wearing?
You think you're telling me the slipper Japan is not Muslim friendly? Like, yo.
No, it's just that they're selling religion lah. They're using religion to buat business.
No, and I saw a friend of mine say today on Twitter. He said he was interning at one point for a company that used to do work in like halal businesses. So they would like help these businesses get like halal certification and that kind of shit. And he said, yo, while he was doing his internship, like there are people who do like halal everything. He said there's like, I think he said like pens, like a bunch of normal pen, like pen. Yeah, pen.
Okay.
Pen, shoes, t-shirts, like a bunch of shit that people try to like certify halal, which obviously is going to certify halal because it's a fucking pen, and then try to market it as like this is a Muslim-friendly product. Which is like, yo, I mean, I respect the hustle lah. I respect the hustle lah. Y'all just try to do some shit. I'm sure there's a demographic of people who would probably buy the shit.
My Muslim pants, bro.
Yeah, he said pants, t-shirts, all kinds of shit, dude. Like, okay, fuck.
Dude,
like,
this guy we call as penunggang agama, you know.
Yeah, that's what they said about Neelofa lah. They were saying that she's just using, and Malay people are saying this, so I'm not the one saying this, but like Malay people are saying that like, yo, or like Muslim people are saying that like, yo, this is just, what the fuck is this bullshit? Like, but I mean, there's a market for everything. Shout out to Neelofa. I'm not gonna lie, I had a crush on her for a long time when I was younger. So, shout out to you, man. Get your money, do your thing.
Get your money, do your thing. Exactly.
Rich people gonna be rich people. We just gotta. I think also that like, I think we should stop caring about this shit. Like us normal people, like it's not gonna change. It's not gonna change.
I get why people are angry lah, but actually, I don't even think it's worth it though. Like,
it's not worth it.
I mean, look at the way she responds lah. I'm not blaming her, you know. I'm like, she really don't care, bro. Don't care, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Like clearly, she macam feel like you guys are like bothering her at this moment, right?
Yeah.
So let's do our own thing lah. I don't know what else to say. Like, come on, man.
No, and the thing is, even if she came out and said, I'm sorry and shit like that, nothing, it doesn't help anything or change anything, bro. Like,
yeah, people are still gonna shit on her, you know.
Yeah, people are gonna still shit on her, and she'll probably still do that again 6 months later.
Yeah, so it's better that she come out and say that, fuck y'all, thanks for the promo.
Yeah, and like, I think
how she's gonna get the same result.
Yeah, and like, I think, I don't know if we said it on the podcast or not, I think Miro was saying, if I was rich as fuck, I would just I'll pay the fine, and just go lah.
To some extent, I would too, dude.
Like if I want to go see my parents, I wouldn't go to the police station, I'll just drive, And then once I kena, okay, I just pay the shit, 10k. Well, nothing for me. Why? I rich as fuck.
Fuck off lah.
And I fuck off lah. That's it lah.
True.
Like,
Like you
Yeah.
don't blame the player, you blame the game.
yeah, exactly. You blame the game. You
Don't
talk
blame
about.
the player.
It's just like, I'm like, guys. It's not really that big of a deal.
Yeah, actually, I don't care about the chata thing. It's just the slipper thing I find funny. That's
Yeah, the slipper thing is funny lah.
It's not even the fact that she creates slipper. That one's okay. The Muslim friendly.
yeah.
Why, dude?
Yeah.
Don't wear this. Haram desu.
Haram, all your shoes, you gotta throw out all your slippers now.
Gone. Fuck, dude.
All your Adidas slides, Nike slides, all cannot.
Yeah, can slide fuck off.
And the fucking slipper is 79 ringgit, bro.
Oh, that was her slipper, the 79?
That's hers. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
79 ringgit for
79
slipper.
ringgit.
Hey, Punda, fuck you. 79 for a
Ringgit.
slipper. I've been using the same slipper for, I don't know, I think 10 years now, I think. I'm like, whatever. Dude.
You don't wear slipper every day. That's why I tahan 10 years. You
I do
boy.
actually. I do now.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
now.
bastard boy.
No, I do now. Especially you see me come down and shit. Well, I wear slipper, bro.
Bro, I went to college with slipper, bro.
Okay, that one different lah. I cannot leave my feet exposed in public spaces like that.
He got open. He got kaki malu syndrome.
No, it's just gross.
Slippers?
For me lah, it's not. Actually now I don't give a
Hot,
fuck.
bro. Malaysia's hot, bro.
I know lah, but I
Even
just
kasut is panas, dude.
I'm like, man, what if I have to take a shit at the mama toilet, which is like fucking gross, and then like I'm like, I have the slippers on, and I don't know what the fuck's gonna get on my feet.
Handle your ball, dude.
You
I cannot.
are in
I
control of
cannot.
your bowel.
I cannot. If I gotta go,
Bowel
I
is not
gotta
in
go.
control of you.
Today I went down to the cafe to work as usual, but after I ate and had coffee and had a smoke, I had to go take a shit. I paid my bill and I came upstairs to take a shit. I was like, maybe I can work for like a bit more time. I'm like, no. I can't. If I gotta go, I gotta go.
Low-key, I share your sentiment though. If I can balik, I'll go back though.
I've seen you balik, dude.
Yeah, many times.
I've seen you balik, dude.
Actually,
To
many
take a
times.
shit. Like,
Actually,
Yeah.
true. I would just balik. Sashi knows.
yeah, you just balik just to take a shit. I've seen that.
Where Miro lo balik berak. Yep. Exactly.
Okay, cool. That's pretty much it. Mirul, Neelofa did that shit. Mirul balik rumah berak. That's the start of our pod. Very strong start, guys. I like this.
We start at 2.
Okay, that's pretty much it. I don't give a fuck about Neelofa. Nothing much else happened locally, I don't think. Nothing that I give a fuck enough about to report. I mean, politicians politicking as usual.
Yeah.
Aku malas lah, whatever lah. Y'all seen it. Y'all know what's going on. I really don't give a fuck already at this point.
Yeah.
But another thing that's happening locally that I do want to shout out, that's kind of a dope and weird thing at the same time, is I think this came out last week, that Coldplay, the band Coldplay,
Okay.
is sponsoring a certain, it's like a certain type of technology, okay? So they're sponsoring.
okay. Is it something to do with the sea? With the
It's rivers.
cleaning
Yeah.
robot thing? Yeah, okay.
It's a robot thing that like is the best in the world at like cleaning rivers and shit like that.
That kid, right?
Yeah.
Not Tanbert kid. The other guy.
I don't know who made it.
What's his name? Yeah, I know that kid. Okay.
Tanbert is the annoying one.
Greta, what?
Greta, yeah.
Okay.
She's not annoying lah.
Relax, Sashi, relax. Relax.
She's doing things.
Relax.
I mean the one who looks like a grumpy old lady lah. Okay.
How dare you, Sashi? How
She's
dare
like
you?
8 years old, bro. Like
8 years old with an old face. Okay lah. It's like me saying like, oh bro, I'm an old soul, bro. You can say old soul, but I cannot say old face. Is it?
okay. I mean, yeah, you're right. That's true. You got a point. Anyways,
Sorry. Personal vengeance.
I feel some like some anger when you.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, so Coldplay is sponsoring for our Malaysian rivers, specifically the Klang River, to be cleaned by this machine.
Okay. Shout out.
Wait,
What is his name?
it's
Chris
news.
Martin.
Chris Martin, yes.
Shout out to Chris Martin.
It's just weird. I read it and I was like, huh? What the fuck? Like, fucking random, dude.
Clang River, bro.
Yeah. It's basically because they're like yellow rivers and shit like that, and Klang River is like the top priority because it's like polluted as fuck and shit like that. So that's the one they're gonna do. I'm like, man, all right, thanks guys, but like,
Yeah.
what in the world? It's just like, it's great, but it's also sad that like a fucking
we are the one.
They have to sponsor us, bro.
a fucking band, dude. Like not even real like agency or something. Not WHO. I don't know, the environmental agency is not them. It's fucking Chris Martin with his flu ass voice saying we gotta clean the shit, man. Yeah.
Hey, but still,
I
bro.
will try to fix you. He was like, I'm gonna fix the shit. So yeah.
Shout out to him, bro. Seriously, cool, bro,
Confirm
actually.
got a lot of memes, bro. This fix you shit.
Yeah, I saw a lot. And also yellow. And also yellow. So like,
That fix, that yellow.
oh yo. Okay, I just wanted to bring that up because I thought it's great, but it's funny that like these fuckers are doing the shit for us. But thanks guys. We appreciate you guys. Shout out to Chris Martin and the gang.
Before we go, bukan before this, there's like saying they're sending back the trash somewhere.
Yeah, and then we got like 20 tons of trash sent to us like last week or some shit like that.
From USN.
Yes. Basically, like a couple months ago, we were saying we were like removing all the plastic waste and shit like that, and that we will not take any. We are one of the biggest dumping grounds in the world.
We are?
Malaysia. Yeah. A lot of countries send their waste to us.
Okay.
We have some of the biggest like dumping, what do you call it?
Big ass dump.
Yeah, and then like they said that shit, they would have stopped doing that shit, but last week I think it was like a lot. I don't know what 20 tons or I don't know how much of like plastic waste was sent here, and we're like, okay, bro, like you don't want to allow people. You charge 20 cents per plastic bag because you don't want people to use plastic bag, but then you're taking other people's old plastic bags and throwing it and polluting everything.
Okay.
So like,
are they actually properly getting rid of the sampah, or they just fucking
No,
polluting?
that's the thing. That's the problem, lah. It's too much to properly get rid of. Like nobody can properly get rid of this much of trash. So some of it will end up polluting rivers, or hiring. Is that a word?
Hiring?
Making hire. Hiring lah, yeah. Hiring, yeah. Making it higher. That's a word, right?
Hiring what higher?
Our like I don't know our
heighten lah. I know heighten.
Heighten, yes. Heighten. Heightening. That's the word. Heightening our like methane levels and all this kind of shit because they don't process this shit. I don't know what the fuck all. I'm not an environmental dude, so I don't really know like what the fuck it is. But I know it's bad. Lah, and we shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah, but if you ask me, and if you actually made it, if you actually spend money on this and try to get like a proper cleaning punya and actually reuse ke apa benda, resell balik the sampah, I think it's a way to make money juga though. If people sending us that much.
Nah, the thing is we already making a fuck ton of money from them sending it to us in the first place. Like they're paying us.
Back to them lah. Sebab right now kan like even now pun there's like shortage of like the thing where you use to make chips, right?
Yeah.
There's like shortage now, and like cycle balik boleh jual what?
Yeah, you don't think about that kind of shit, bro. Like, whoever has this contract is just thinking about, I'm gonna take this shit, I'm gonna take my cut, and like, y'all do whatever the fuck y'all wanna do.
They could have made more money, but then
exactly. Yeah.
They short-sighted. Nope.
If they processed it and recycled it and sold it back, you probably make double of what you make just by getting the contract. But
see,
people,
look at us. We're smart as fuck, and we start a podcast. We should be handling this shit.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna just cut that snippet of Amirul saying, "Oh, look at us, we're smart. We made a podcast."
We started a podcast. Yes, sir. Okay, yeah. So that's that. Thank you, Coldplay, once again for cleaning our rivers. You can come visit anytime. You're all nearby Klang or whatever. Just holler. I'm not nearby Klang, but
Yeah, you in Klang, bro.
I'm not nearby Klang, but I can go there, lah. Like, I don't mind.
It's okay, we got representative.
Yeah, we got the other Kavi. I'll send the other guy. The other guy who's me, just go.
It's okay, he's a cool person now.
He's cool. He's cool. Yeah.
He's cool now.
now. He's cool now.
Shout out Kavi. I just trying to shout out Kavi also because he dropped an ad. If y'all haven't checked it out, I'll repost it on my story. I haven't done it yet, but I'll repost it on my story. Go check it out. He dropped an ad / like short film type thing, and like Joko Anwar like commented on it and shit. So
let's go. Other Kavi.
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope. Shout out other Kavi.
Shout out.
Y'all go check that shit out. Okay, speaking of ads and movies and shit like that, right before the pod started, I was just scrolling and I saw that apparently in Italy is halting all censorship of films.
Look at Italians. Ooh, with their pasta and now with their non-censorship media.
So I don't know if it's media, it's movies.
Okay, movies. I'll take
Yeah,
the
it's
media.
movies.
Movie, but still.
Movies, yeah.
But
So
Italian movies always had tits in there dulu, right?
No,
Yeah, I agree,
I get.
but I think now even more.
Even broad.
Even more broad, bro.
No, but I'm pretty sure they did still censor some stuff, right? They probably didn't let everything go.
Yeah.
So basically, this
Such
means
as?
this means they cannot
They like show you like boobs, but not the tits.
the
Huh?
nipples,
Yeah,
nipples.
Not the nipples. Yeah, not the.
So now they're freeing the nipple.
now
They're like, fuck it. They're like, fuck it. You can see nipples now, or maybe you can see dick now too, or something like that. I don't know.
And maybe now you can see like literal hardcore punya like sex scenes in movies. I mean,
Yeah.
and they won't be called porn lah. It'll be like.
It's a movie lah.
It's
It's sex scene in a movie.
It's Italian, mom.
Va fa Napoli.
You don't know art. It's Italian movie. Straight up watch porn and no, it's Italian movie.
It's made with Italians, man. And then he's not doing the finger, right?
God, you uncultured swine.
No, but basically what it means is they cannot cut out scenes from movies, or ban any movies which are considered morally or politically wrong, or whatever.
So the movie is making a comeback.
Yeah, you can basically say whatever the fuck you want to say about the government. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say about anything, basically, and they don't have the power now to cut the scene out or ban a movie, which I think is fucking amazing.
Basically, they just get rid of Kayczar.
Basically.
Our censorship board is called Kayczar, right?
Kayczar, yeah, it's Kayczar, yeah.
Kakwa, more like it.
Wait, is it still Kayczar? I don't know if it's still Kayczar.
I don't know, dude. It's Kakwa.
That was like from long. I don't know if it's still
Kakwa, like I go with Kakwa.
Kakwa, dude.
I think it's great. I not just for like sex scenes or whatever the fuck lah, but like just
ideas.
For them to be able to show stuff.
Political.
Political opinions or just funny political shit, right? Like just like slapping the prime minister in the face or some shit like that. I don't know, like I don't think I that's actually like the.
But dude, like the first episode of Black Mirror, they showed like this. Big politician like fucking a pig, right?
Oh yeah.
Maybe this time like you can specify who that person is, like.
Exactly, you can be
who
like
the pig is.
This is Berry the pig.
Very.
This is Berry the pig, and
Benny
this is
comes from a really broken family.
and this is Mussolini fucking Berry, right? Yeah. You can put basically like, I guess before this you would have to hide the fact that you're actually talking about a certain minister or a certain politician or somebody in power or whatever the fuck, and now you don't have to do that anymore. Like you can just be like, that's this motherfucker in the movie.
Yeah,
That's
which
him.
is
Go
cool.
get him.
Yeah, which is cool. I think that's dope. I think more countries should do this. But okay, so there is a thing that I was thinking about like in the last 2 minutes because I just read the story, so I just thought about it. There is also a caveat here, lah. Like that also means
what?
a caveat
What is the caveat?
is like you think it's gonna go this way, but it could. There's also another thing.
Yeah, that way.
There's also There's also another thing at play that you don't sometimes you might not notice because you think you're doing this. So they think they are. So now it's freedom of expression, right? So now that means I'm not saying I would do this. I don't support this. I don't whatever. But I'm just saying I can make a pro-Nazi movie if I want, right?
Yeah.
And I can put it out in the cinema, right?
Yeah, and people can watch.
Yeah. So that should, if in my head, if you say, look, we're not gonna ban nothing, there's no censorship, no political whatever, that means now you're gonna get both sides, lah.
Yeah.
In my head, that's how it's like. Okay, I don't know if y'all thought this all the way through, but y'all now, because now you cannot be like, oh, that's racist or white supremacist movie or whatever the fuck it is, and we can't play that. You can't because now you already said you're not gonna ban anything. So you gotta let both through lah. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean I don't know if Italy has those kind of people. I'm sure like, everywhere has those kind of people. So I mean it'd be interesting to see lah if they would track this at any point if it gets too out of hand or whatever. But I don't mind that actually. I don't mind that if someone is pro something that's fucked up and they want to make some shit and do their shit, just do lah. I mean like everybody gets a say. Y'all can say whatever the fuck y'all want to say. We can disagree with each other and blah blah blah, but there's no reason to ban and shit like that lah. Certain things yes lah, but like certain things no. Like I said, like it's a slippery slope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a slippery slope to deal with lah. So I mean, good luck to them.
Okay, does Italy have freedom of speech? Like complete freedom of speech? I don't think they have, right? Or do they?
I don't think so. But if they specified that they cannot ban anything on the basis of morality or for political reasons, then you basically can't ban anything already at this point. Because it's always either one, right? It's whether is this morally right? It's wrong, so let's ban it. Or is this politically it's gonna fuck us up? Okay, let's ban it. Now you say both also is okay, so it's a free for all at this point with the movies. So I don't know.
Yeah, like I think like you said, it's like it opens up a lot of doors and not just towards good thing. It also can like a lot of backlashes.
A lot of fucked up shit.
And in a broader scale, do you think the world actually, especially, is ready for like freedom of speech? Like nope. Total freedom. Like there like certain macam sekarang kan there are like certain things where you can't say and on a general punya point of view.
I don't think we are ready because number one, there's still a lot of fucked up people, right?
Yes.
The world, there's a lot of fucked up people.
Always be fucked up people.
I don't know about that, but right, I mean, there's a lot of fucked up people. So, but at the same time, like I said earlier, if you say freedom of speech, then everybody gotta be able to say their shit, right? And in that, I don't think the quote-unquote non-fucked up people who think they're not fucked up are not ready to listen, to let the other side say whatever the fuck they want to say.
Yeah, I was thinking of the same thing, juga. There are going to be a lot of like clashes.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of butthurt people.
Yeah, a lot of... True.
Yeah, they're macam... Like, okay, if somebody said something you don't like, doesn't mean you have to... Okay, you try and shut it down in your way or whatever the fuck lah, but if you want to say freedom of speech, then that guy has the right to say whatever the fuck he wants to say. You just gotta deal with it, try to fix the problem in a different way, not be like fuck that guy. You gotta fix the problem in a different way. And I don't think the left people who think they're right are ready to let it be and just let it be like, okay, he has a different opinion, I have a different opinion. We just work on our own thing and hopefully good triumphs over evil. That's the only thing. Like,
I'm not a fan of Afghan. I don't agree with that, like good triumph over evil.
Expound, expand.
I'm more of a like, yeah, you need both kind of person now. So like you say, it goes back like you said, macam there'll be like people who are they think they are right cannot accept man, which is I think
Yeah.
exactly what's gonna happen. And then
Yeah,
after
for
that,
sure.
and then after that, like for instance, like we'll come up with an example, so it's like it's easier.
Right.
Let's go with slavery in
Whoa,
general.
that's where we're going.
Like we were talking about Nazis, I guess.
Immediately. Alright, okay, cool. Alright,
So
cool.
I
Let's
was
go.
thinking
Let's
like,
go.
okay,
Let's
for
go.
instance, like I say lah, for instance, okay, let's not okay, slavery okay lah. It's not just any like whenever I say slavery, semua orang akan ingat satu race je kan, but
No, there's slavery everywhere.
yeah, that was what I was thinking. I just want to make it clear, it's like slavery everywhere, it's a gender
Yeah.
lah. So let's say the topic at hand is slavery,
Right.
and then there are people who are like pro slavery, and then people who are like
Against.
slavery, yeah. Do you and for like majority of humans we are like against slavery because like you can't own another person,
Correct.
and then there are like a certain group of people who are like fuck no, yes you can.
Right.
So this kind of thing, like you can see that the morality of it is like it's better for you to shut these people up than letting them having like a place to say about whatever they are preaching because at the end of the day
Agreed.
at the end of the day it's the thing that they want to preach about is a bad thing.
Right.
So I can see how this thing will have a lot more
No, but you
problems
didn't answer
than-
my question.
What was your
You didn't
question?
answer my question. You said you don't believe in good triumph over evil and you need both. I asked you why.
Yelah, like for me it's like kalau sebelah je tak function though, we need to have
Okay,
both.
yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we need to have both sebab if we only have good things, and how do we measure like okay, the thing that we're doing right now is good,
It's
but
good.
for us, but it's bad for other people.
Correct.
Yeah,
You're
so
right.
I think it's a very important thing to have, like, you know.
So we can see and be like, okay, that's fucked up, and
that's
like,
fucked up for that kind of
so we don't do that. Yeah.
So we don't do
You have a gauge lah. Okay, okay, don't do
So
that.
that's the way I see it lah. I've always like,
Right.
selalu orang cakap, it's okay, try and look, and then people always say, another thing that I don't like is like karma. I don't. It's the same thing for me. Like, you really think someone or somewhere is gonna like fuck you? You did
No, because the thing about it is, the people who do the most fucked up shit are the most successful and rich, and their lifestyles are amazing. And I'm like, that don't add up. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, this dude is like doing weird shit, but he's like the richest dude in the world. I'm like, okay.
He lepak.
Hey, lepa ni.
Lepak.
He on jet skis and shit, chilling. I'm over here trying to be a good guy. My life is shit. The fuck, like.
And then okay, before we go, Sashi was saying also just now about the censorship, man. What do you think, Sashi?
Yeah.
What is that?
Just now when we're talking about.
No, I think get what Sashi would.
I memang support this thing, but I agree with you also. Because if you don't macam censor anything can be shown. And okay, I respect the artistic freedom, but there'll be people who won't agree with you.
Right.
And say if we like touch like topics like Nazi and all that shit, and confirm that will trigger a lot of people.
Yeah.
So then, if the government is ready to like face that backlash, then they should go ahead. But the thing is weird, no? Like by giving artistic freedom and showing them all whatever you can, right? You're actually like training the audience to be okay with it. Like you can speak about it. Like you're exposing them to all these things until to a point where they can. Because if not, you're just gonna like hide from it forever, is it?
Yeah, it's either you accept or you ignore.
Yeah, when you let go, the reaction will be harsh first. But that will become the new norm, where the Italian punya ecosystem is like they can talk about anything, they are cool with it, they can make movies about it. Because how long will they fight and all that? They'll eventually macam like all of us lah, like we look at a problem nowadays, we are like, man, just chill out lah, tayagado and all that shit.
Yeah.
Because we're tired of it, no. So I'm saying that in time, right, I think it's a good move. very futuristic kind of move.
Yeah,
I
just
agree.
to legalize. Take off the block hand.
Yeah,
Just give it to them and see what happens. So now the power is with public, how they use that power responsibly.
you're
Because
right. You're right.
because they keep blaming the government for like whatever. Okay, now you have the power. Let's see how you do it.
Right.
Kind of want to see
That's a good
that
point.
now. Yeah,
That's
kinda
a very
wanna
good
see
point.
I really want to
Yeah,
see
it's just,
how.
it's like, imagine if that they did that. We've been yelling about this in Malaysia for so many years, and then they just like, okay, you know what? Fuck it, you guys. Okay, fine. Do whatever the fuck you want to do and see how it goes. And if it goes well, then good.
Good.
If it doesn't go well, and then they'll be like, you see, I told you.
I told you.
We should.
And then that will cause another repercussion. People like, y'all should listen to us. Remember last time what happened?
Like my father used to say that to me all the time when I was a kid.
Now
I told you, right? I told you, right? You don't want to listen to me. Oh, you want to come back. Yeah, Sashi, that's a very good point. That's a very good point. But I agree with you. I like that it's now macam, and it could get to a point where the public gets to realize that, like, okay, we should just chill and just allow certain things to
Now
happen.
that when you watch a lot of movies, we know about people punya culture, like just exposing them to everything, right?
Right.
Now you choose lah what you want to believe, and even if you don't believe a certain thing, you'll still know the information now.
Yeah, you just let it. You know it's there, lah.
You can know about a person's life. You might not agree with him, but you still know where he's coming from, right?
Right.
So you won't fight with him. You'll just you just do your own
Okay.
thing, let him do,
Yeah.
because you know that his backstory, why he's doing that kind of thing.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
let him do. So you won't get stressed out. You have
And-
closure.
And also, I feel like when it comes to that whole like, oh, this stuff is fucked up. Nobody should know about this shit, blah blah blah. My whole thing is just you shouldn't be going at the person who said it or whatever the fuck. And if it's something that you don't believe in or that you think is wrong or whatever, you should work in your own way to fix the problem and make it right. It's not, you don't have to, oh, I'm gonna go at like this person or this group of people and like try to do that. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Let them be, let them say, let them do whatever the fuck they want to do. It might be fucked up or whatever. You work in your own way to make shit right. That's the way you should do it, lah. I think it's a good segue into our next topic about playing victim, right?
Yeah.
And why I say it's a good segue is because Mirul came up with this topic from seeing a tweet, right? And Mirul, you want to explain like what the tweet was and what what transpired?
It's like this. I saw this guy tweeted out saying that he's not puas hati with something, which is okay. I understand your outrage. It's like, yeah.
What was it? What was it? What was he not happy about? Was it some?
He was comparing something about Islam fascism with something about our country lah.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I don't mind the Islam fascism apa semua tu kan, which is like, yeah, it's actually apparent juga kat sini.
Right, for sure.
I kind of like agree, but then the problem with his statement is the people that he referring to was, of course, the Malays, because like Malays are like the majority of the
Muslims.
Yeah, but instead of using the Malays, he used the Malays MELEIS. Which is now people consider as like it's a bad, it's
derogatory lah.
Derogatory, exactly. So now this person was like, oh fuck, I use this word, now look at all the Malays are attacking me, blah 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 blah.
I'll say what the Malays said because I know you can't say it. So basically, he was getting a bunch of replies and quote tweets and stuff like that. People being like, "Keling this, you keling, you fucking keling senyap, blah, all this kind of shit." So then he basically like screenshotted a bunch of shit and he was like, "Oh, look at the state of our country and how many racists there are in our country and blah 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 blah."
Yeah.
Okay,
so
continue.
If you don't refer to other people, doesn't matter any fucking race. Like, if you don't use the derogatory, I'm pretty sure like, yeah, people can try and understand your point of view or whatever. And now when you give them a reason to go mob on you, and they actually went mob on you, why are you playing victim? Because
Okay.
this guy has been screenshotting all the comments and like making it as if like he's a victim and stuff. I'm like, yeah, if you put your point in a very like a proper way, like cakap intellectually, and I'm pretty sure people will understand.
Yeah.
Okay, Sashi, you go ahead first. What do you think about this?
Look, he might have a point. He wants to say something about the state of the country. I mean, prior of the attack, prior to the attack, he was tweeting something, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. You want to say something cool, and you want to refer some people, okay, boleh. But when you call people like in a term where that is deemed derogatory, right? And then if people are gonna come attack you, come on, lah. You gotta expect that, right?
Yeah, you gotta take
Because
the L.
because when you spell Malay in that way, that means I know that you are attacking them. You're attacking them. You're not like coming to say a point in a general way, you know.
Correct.
You're coming to hurt some people. When you type confirm, he knows like, okay, this is gonna hurt some people and this is gonna get a reaction. So I
Right.
don't know what is he trying to complain about when people give him the reaction. Dude, isn't that what you wanted?
Yeah.
You gotta spell Malay in a very different way. You can spell Malay like in English way. You can spell Melayu. You can spell it. You have like two terms normally people use. You can use that.
Yeah.
And then when people like call you like killing and all that, you're getting mad. Why? You made them mad. What? So they're saying something that they're actually like reflecting you, lah. They are just giving back what you gave it to them. Whether you're now whatever point you wanted to say in the first place
It's lost.
It's clouded already.
Yeah.
It's clouded already by some racial tension. Bodo.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and then that's the problem with me. That's my problem with playing victims. Like if you can't.
I'm saying he
handle
bodo
the
not
thing,
because he type it in that way. No, I'm saying he bodo because he reacting to people's attacking him.
Yeah.
I mean, you shouldn't be mad. You should be like, okay, I expected this. You should know it, lah. Why are you getting mad and using that as a way for you to like secure your point? No,
Yeah.
macam bodoh ah.
I understand. Okay, so I felt one way about this. This like a long time ago, with this whole Malay. I don't know, but for the next however long, when I say Malays, I'm referring to the MELEIS, that word. Okay. So I thought I had a whole different perspective on this maybe like 6 months ago. So, and I'll explain to y'all where he thinks he's coming from.
Okay.
Like what he thinks is going on in his head. To him, that word is not derogatory because it does not come from in his head. It does not come from a place of oppression. Versus the word keling, which is that word comes from actual real life oppression.
Yeah.
So that's how I used to feel as well. Until I went and really looked at it. And I realized that, yes, I agree that that Malay's term may not be as derogatory as keling. Just based on history, right? Like, we have had like physical abuse based on this shit. May not be as...
The Malays thing is like a very, like, the modern...
It's an internet.
It's an internet thing, Yeah.
Yes.
It's an internet culture, Yeah.
But the thing is, when you read that word, you know who they are talking about, like Sashi said.
Yeah, that's the thing.
He's not saying Malays like all Malays, no. He's referring to a certain group. Now, I'm not saying that, I'm not supporting that group of people who are radical and all that kind of shit, whatever. I'm not supporting them or whatever the fuck. But it is a term that was coined to differentiate from Malays who are more well-educated, more well-rounded, understand the world a little better, all this kind of stuff, to differentiate them from the Malays who, the same way we say Indians and we like, oh, you karat motherfucker, and then there's us. Like, 2 weeks ago, I came on here and said Nandini shouldn't have said that because of that reason, right? You're dividing. It is the same thing, of course, to a smaller extent, of course, but it's the same thing. So I completely agree with you guys. If you throw a punch, you should expect to be punched back.
Yeah.
And you should be able to punch back again.
Yeah.
Like if he
Punch
came back
back,
and don't be like, look everybody, this guy punched me. Machi, you punched him first.
Yeah.
So now, like, at least punch back again. Like,
I mean, when you use that word, right, he's not attacking one person, or he's attacking a group.
yeah.
So you're gonna expect a backlash for sure, bro. You
Yeah,
can't be that naive, man.
Yeah, and again, I'm not saying I agree with whoever is radical or whatever the fuck, whoever he was referring to. I'm not that. But I'm just saying you threw the shot, so
Yeah. You better
deal with the shot now. Deal with the shot. It's like if somebody...
The guy is just
Wait.
collecting internet points because...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I saw it on my timeline too, and I'm like, I just scroll past this shit nowadays, bro. I'm just like, whatever, okay. Like,
come on.
I mean, we get called curling every day, bro. It's just whatever. I'm just next, like, what's new,
Yeah.
anyways. Like,
My
yeah.
problem with him, my problem with it's not like the term, it's the...
Yeah, lah, it's the
No.
reaction.
When he reacts like he victim,
Yeah,
right? It's
his
not
reaction.
genuine.
Yeah.
It's not
Correct.
genuine. So we know we can see through your bullshit, bro.
No, I don't think so. Like I said, I explained to you guys what's going on in his head. So
Yeah,
in
probably
his head,
probably he doesn't think like that, lah.
in his head, he probably was really hurt that night. He probably was like, look, this is fucked up. Like, look at how racist our country is, blah, blah, blah. They're calling me this shit. Because in his head, he thinks what I said just now, which is that I think it's a real derogatory term, and Malay is not really a derogatory term, which, I learned over the past months that, okay, that's actually not right. You can't, I mean, the extent is different, but it's still derogatory, and you can't tell. We always say, Indian people always say, the LGBTQ community always says, you can't tell us how to feel, right? You can't tell me how to feel.
Yeah.
Right? And you can't tell them how to feel either. And they're like, their argument, I saw somebody say this, right? In regards to that. They were like, I think it was him. He was the one who said, he was like, how can I be racist? How can a minority be racist when you're...
This guy has this mentality also. Come on, lah.
And he was saying, your race runs the government, this, that, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. Yes, 100% I agree, that's cool. That's not the people you were talking about. You were talking about disenfranchised people who don't have enough knowledge, never seen the world. All they know is what they do because they have to kais pagi, makan pagi every day. So they may be a little bit, radical, and they may be a little bit wrong in their certain ways, but, you can't, it's still derogatory. I don't subscribe to minorities can't be racist. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that doesn't.
What the fuck does that mean? Like,
Yeah.
Like, that shit is stupid to me. What the fuck are you talking about?
That is fucked up.
I know Indian fellas who are racist as fuck. Like,
Yeah, same.
like, I'm like, damn, Machi, you cannot say that, bro. Like, that's fucked up. Like, everybody can be racist. Everybody.
True.
Just because you are a minority doesn't give you a pass to be like, I can say it because they run everything anyways.
That is not the way to think, bro.
Bodo. That's what I have to say to
Bodo with
you.
an E, yeah.
Yes, sir. Bodo.
That's the problem. I have like, when I read the thing that he was saying about like, okay, yeah, it's true, but when you use term like that, you just undercut your own point, dude.
Yeah. He could have gone on to make an actual point, but then he used that word, and then now it's game over already. That's it.
Yeah. Like, imagine, okay, like last time, I think I remember like one of our past podcasts, we were talking about. Okay, I just lost my thought. Never mind, go ahead.
We were talking about what?
Legit, my mind just. I just lost my thought.
Tarik balik, bro. Tarik balik.
I was like, wait.
Okay, never mind. It's fine. But I mean, I guess the crux of this is like, don't play victim when you started something. That's the whole thing. You started this shit.
Get ready to roll with the punch.
And that got me thinking a little bit, lah. And I'm not condoning this or whatever, but I just think that, and this may not be true either, I don't know, but like, I just think that like the younger generation, lah, the ones younger than us, maybe 5 years younger than us, 10 years younger than us, right? They didn't go through like some of the things we went through when we were in school. Like,
Just-
I don't know about y'all, but the shit we used to say to each other, right, like as friends, right, was all like really fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Like it was.
And before we continue, and to those people, right, are gonna come in and say that, oh, that means you guys are like super fucked up lah. Like you guys, your language are fucked. That means you guys have no clue how the world works. It's just that time it was like free to speak like that, and
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying about like not when I say super fucked up, I don't mean like, but I mean like we used to make fun of each other's fathers' names and shit.
yeah,
Like,
that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying lah.
yeah,
I
like,
remember when I was in school. Okay, this is super offensive. I'm just retelling the story.
go ahead.
Should I tell it?
Go ahead.
If anything,
go
we can
ahead.
cut. Relax.
I remember,
Yeah, don't worry.
okay, it's,
I'll reevaluate.
It's between two friends of mine lah. We were like back in school. We were like really close lah. So one guy is from Sarawak, and
Right.
another guy was like a local, not local lah. It's like Indian guy from Selangor, Kajang. So we were like, yeah, chow, balik. So it's like, you know that balik before we chow, we always say something just to piss off our friend, right?
Yeah.
So macam, okay, aku balik. And then a friend of mine said, okay, chow, aku balik dulu. The Indian guy said, chow, balik dulu. And then he said to the guy with the Sarawakian gang, kau balik jangan lupa. I was like, what the fuck? I laugh like fuck. I feel bad, but I laugh like fuck.
I mean, no, that's what I mean though. I mean, because we were,
That's the thing lah.
so I feel and also like getting in fights. Like,
Yeah, tak habis lagi.
uh,
And then the Sarawakian guy replied lah, said, babi. So I was like, man, I was just like, what the fuck, kelakar babi. Now nothing back, bro. That shit won't fly now, dude.
no, and I don't know lah. I don't know. I'm not in school right now, but the way it seems like, because everybody wants to be all, by the time they're 13, 14, they're all like, oh, we're woke and all this kind of shit, right?
Yeah,
So
fuck off lah. That people.
So-
Good thing you guys don't get to see my face. I wanna like fuck them up. Man. Those
No.
who think like they damn woke like that, bro. Relax.
no, my point was like, and also like getting into fights and shit like that, right? I feel it's just like a soft.
Argument.
Motherfuckers are just soft now. Like, I get it.
Oh, shit.
Like, I get it. I know that the stuff we were joking about or talking about or getting in fights in school, none of that shit is like cool to do. Like, I wouldn't want like my kids to get into fights at school or whatever lah. But I'm just saying that shit contributed a little bit to us being a little bit tough lah. We're like, okay, lah, bro, say whatever the fuck you want to say lah. It's a joke. Is this or is that? Like, it's cool. You can tell, Mirul can tell me the most racist joke in the world, and I will laugh because I know Mirul is not a racist.
And then he will say, we will laugh, and then we'll say, there.
Yeah, that's it.
always
It's
do
just
that.
yeah. But the thing is, these kids don't have, because they grow up on Twitter where you have to be,
Politically
much
correct.
more politically PC and shit like that. And then, when something like this happens, then you just play the victim and you're like, oh, look, this guy is fucking me up, blah, 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 when you started the thing in the first place. And everybody's going to just support you because everybody also feel the same way. Dude, if you were in a school and you punch somebody and the other guy punch you and knock you out and you start crying to me, your friend, I would be like, Machi, why did you punch him in the first place?
Yeah.
If you knew he was going to knock you out, you should have just like...
Yeah.
Why did you do that? I tried to help you, bro, but like...
You're
That
setting
could be-
yourself up for failure, man.
Yeah, that could be also part of it. I'm not saying that everybody should
Yeah.
be offensive
No,
to
if
each
you
other.
want to be politically correct, go ahead.
Yeah.
Cool. Good for you. Don't force me to be politically correct.
Yeah.
And if you're around me and I'm not politically correct, I'm not according to your taste. You want to be offended? Cool. It's up to you. But don't tell me that you're offended by me or whatever. I don't care, bro. It's like, I know basic manners lah, to know that what to speak and how to speak.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But when I want to say something a bit macam offensive, that's just how I talk lah. People talk
Yeah.
slur words sometimes. They have profanities in their language. Like, you can't just macam come in like, no, you can't say that. No, you can't say that. Like, who are you, bro? Like, you can only take care of yourself. You should only take care of yourself.
And yeah, I mean, we're not sitting up here saying everybody should just say slur words and do all this kind of shit.
No,
But
I'm just saying that you should
Yeah.
be okay with people speaking a bit of darker or deeper topics, like in a more.
Yeah, if it's comedic or
I
if
mean,
it's
I know lah. Whatever Amirul said about the Pepe Ibu, or
Yeah.
deep, or it's not deep or anything lah. But
Yeah.
it's just macam.
No, but if
It's a
okay,
banter lah.
bro, watch me. I can do this. You see, this is what they say. When I was a kid, people always say I bau curry, and that stuck with me my whole life, bro. And I was never comfortable in my skin because everybody just said I smell like curry all the time, bro. So, I mean, that was really hurtful, Mirul. I don't like that story. You see how easy it is for it to be like,
Like just playing victim, right? Like,
just yeah. And I'm not discrediting people who genuinely were hurt by these things growing up. Like I know people who genuinely were like bullied for their skin color or like their not that like if you don't have all that shit, like relax. Like if you didn't go through so much shit that you are like traumatized in your brain, relax. Like sometimes it's okay to just be like, haha, that's a joke, it's kind of racist and it's kind of funny, haha,
Move on.
next.
Yeah, don't lepak with that person lah. Just fuck off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you get mad, either punch him in the face or just don't see him ever again. Like,
Yeah,
dude.
simple as that. Like, okay, cool. Like, I'm not gonna talk to you ever again because you're an asshole or whatever. But okay, cool. Like,
Yeah.
Don't play victim. I guess is the point.
People can sense though. If you don't like the other person can already sense it already. They'll leave you alone.
100%. 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll leave you alone one.
Yeah.
They know you're not responding to them. You're not the audience, bro. They'll move out.
Yeah, you're not my audience. That's the perfect way to say it. You're not my audience, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, okay, yeah. But that was interesting, Mirul, that you wanted to bring that up because I do think that's a thing, lah. I think people are just getting soft as fuck. I have a little bit of that to talk about with music and so, but we'll see if we get to that. You had another topic that you wanted to speak about. You had an epiphany something today.
Oh yeah. Okay, as per
Okay,
usual.
hold up. Before the epiphany, I got a P.
Okay.
Funny.
Sumpah,
Okay, we're back. I'm back. Okay, cool. You were saying, Miro, you had an epiphany today.
Yeah, I had an epiphany today. I was doing nothing.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, now when I realized I'm not doing it was before I realized I was doing nothing, and I was thinking about so many things and I always write down like whatever things that I think is a good idea. I always write it down. So I feel like the past because right now I work, but my work it's like not like you guys are 9 to 5, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm just I'm a translator basically. So my job masuk and then I do for like 10 minutes, that's it, I'm done. I move on.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of free time, like basically downtime, and
Yep.
and I was like like masa downtime. So I was like, okay, I can think about a lot of stuff what to do during that time. And then I realized like this is how successful people are, because when they reach at one point they have so many free time. They can spend the time on like, formulating like a better idea.
Right.
So I was like, maybe no. It's like the point of the epiphany is I want people to once in a while just disconnect with the world and just lepak with your own thoughts.
I think that's very, very important.
Because like right now, since especially the MCO, semua orang duduk rumah, nobody goes out. And
that's a lie.
Oh yeah.
Semua orang keluar doh.
So okay, do whatever.
I mean the first MCO lah. The first MCO.
Okay.
That was when like people had time. Now don't give a fuck.
Okay, now everyone that can class, so do whatever the fuck you want to do. If you got time to think, then think.
Yeah, no, but you should take some time. You should take some time, right? You should even like you were saying, like for people like me and Sashi who work a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
For people who work a 9 to 5, I think this only applies to like there's two things I want to say here. One thing is some people just don't want to do other shit. and they don't care about this shit, and they're just like, I'm just gonna work. I don't really give a fuck about this shit, and that's okay. I think people shame those people for no reason. It's like, bro, this guy just want to kerja and whatever. Okay lah, suka tidak. You want to do whatever fuck. Number one. Number two, but if you're the kind of person like us who, we have plans, we have different things that we want to do, and we don't want to just live and die by our 9 to 5.
Yeah, we got things to chase.
Yeah, take time off. Just take time off. It's okay. Use your leave. You got, I don't know, I got like 14 days of leave or whatever. Sometimes I just take leave just because, fuck it, I just want to take leave. I want to take leave on Friday, so I have a 3-day weekend just so I can sit myself and think about things and, figure out stuff. Because, when you work, by the time malam, you're tired, you're like, fuck this shit, I don't really want to do shit. Like, I don't want to think, I just want to watch TV and go to sleep. So yeah, you're right, Middle. And the point about, people who are richer, more successful and shit, and they're the ones who always come up with the best ideas is because Elon Musk has
time to like spend and think about what to do.
Correct. Elon Musk has all the time in the world, bro.
Yeah.
He can just sit down if he wants to sit down. I mean, I'm sure he's a busy man. But if he decides like, fuck it, for 3 months, I'm just going to sit down, he can, because he has like billions of dollars. It's okay. It's not going to hurt much of his shit. Yeah, but definitely, guys, like, take time out for yourself, even not just like for thinking about your dreams or whatever, but just to think about yourself and your health and your mental health and shit like that. Like, take time off for yourself, be by yourself. Do you guys like being by yourself?
Yes, sir, very much. To a point where it's not good for me.
Middle, I saw you tweet the other day, yo, I gotta go out at some point or some shit like that.
I got it. I need to go out more, dude.
Because I was actually having a conversation with Middle on his Twitch, and he was like, he went to his friend's wedding, and he was like, he forgot how to like talk to people and shit. And I was like, for real though, the first time I went out, like after MCO, right, I was like, where do I normally put my hands when I walk in front of people? Like,
you feel very conscious about everything you do, no? I was like, because I dah keluar, lama tak keluar, so I was like, tangan dalam ni, then I feel like, okay, then why are you covering my mouth? I totally forgot how to be around people. And then
somebody's talking to you, you're like, what do I do? Like,
it took me a while to like, I was at my friend's wedding. I was a groomsman, so one of the bridegroom talked to me. I was like, loading. I was like, wait. Oh, okay, I have to reply. I was like, okay. Dude, it took me a while actually.
You can't just type out your reply.
Yeah, because I don't, on the general punya pun, I don't really keluar rumah. I'm not a keluar rumah type of person.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Very much.
But I mean, you're a sociable guy. Like, I know you, so I know you can.
I can go out, no problem. I can go out.
You can go out.
I prefer to stay indoor because my social battery is very low, very small capacity.
Yeah. So I mean, I love being alone, but I thrive on like talking to people, which is why I love doing this podcast, because like once a week I get to talk to Sashi, and his friends came over last Saturday, and that was great. I was like, oh shit, there's like 5 people in my house right now. That's amazing. I have like few people to talk to, different people to talk to, people I've never met before. I've never met those boys before. Shout out to Chinky Gang. So like new people, I'm like, oh, new thing to tell me and shit like that. That was like fucking great. So like, yeah, but also still take some time to yourself and don't laugh.
We still at that topic. Just move on, dude. Topic is dead. No longer alive. Okay,
I'm just saying lah. Like,
but actually, this is not where I was planning for the topic to go. It's just
where was it supposed to go?
We finished MCO already.
This was an MCO topic actually.
Yeah, it's an MCO topic. I forgot. I'm the only one who doesn't go out, so it's like I'm still inside. I was like, okay, I still can't go out, you know. So I was like, thinking, it's like,
You're doing the right thing, by the way.
By not going
you are doing the right thing. Yeah, you are. You shouldn't be going out. Nobody should be going out actually. Motherfuckers are doing.
Vaccinated, once you get vaccinated.
Yeah. Oh, it's on, bro. After that, it's on. After that. But yeah, motherfuckers are starting to throw parties and shit again.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Exactly. Paris can go or no? Dia kena ikut SOP kat party kan. Dia tak boleh, if you wanna like throw down
Ikut SOP,
knife,
so
kena 6 feet over.
this guy on me 6 feet away.
Yeah, 6 feet away, please.
Nah, but like the way the workaround now is because they allow live events, so they don't allow clubs, but they allow live events. So what people are doing now is just throwing parties with DJs and just saying this is a live event. Like what? Nothing. What? So it's a performer, and like we follow SOP and shit. It's a live event. Now we can get back to hiring DJs and shit like that to play our parties and shit like that. So which is great for my DJ friend.
I can't wait to go out party again. Yeah.
I might. I don't know. I was thinking about it. My boy Dan Shiv is playing a party. It's on Saturday. I might go. I'm still scared, so I might not go, but I'll see. I'll think about it. Okay. That's it for our general shit, I think, for this week. Since we were talking about music, we'll talk about music a little bit. Not much. I just want to send some prayers out to DMX.
DMX is a rapper, not the bicycle, by the way.
That's BMX, bro.
Yeah. Pretty sure that people out there will like get confused.
DMX last week had a drug overdose that led to a heart attack. And then he's basically been on life support since that happened.
Week, right?
And yeah, like around last week. And then today it came out that he's actually also tested positive for COVID. So it's not looking good for the big boss, man. So, and he's not young.
He's old.
I'm not sure exactly how old he is, but he's probably 40 something, at least almost 50 and shit. They are doing surgery on him and shit like that. I hope he pulls through. But at the same time, I feel like if he's going through a lot of pain, then just let him go, you know. No point keeping him alive through all the pain for no reason, you know. But yeah, I love DMX. I love DMX. DMX, you know, has gone through a lot of shit. He's gone through a lot. He's been to rehab and all this kind of shit. And you know, he's a man who, if you listen to his music, you can tell he's tormented by how he grew up and shit like that. It's PTSD, bro. Like people think PTSD is only when you go to war. Like some people have PTSD from being in the street and shit like that, you know. So he's always struck me as someone who had a lot of issues, and it's just sad that he couldn't deal with those things and ended up the way it is. But you know, hopefully he pulls through, man. I love DMX. X is one of those people that like. I was like, when I first heard DMX music, I was like, what the fuck? This dude growling and barking in his music and shit. He's literally like, in his music and shit. Like,
did he on X Games shit?
Yeah.
Remember that? You guys remember that movie?
Yeah.
Oh god, he on that
X Games shit.
Like he doesn't follow your whatever the fuck people say lah.
He don't give a fuck, bro. He never give a fuck. Also, DMX had 2 platinum albums in the same year.
Okay,
nobody
platinum
has
is
done
when
that.
you reach
A million. 2 in 1 year, 1998. 2. Bro, that's insane, dude. Like
that's mega flex.
That's crazy, dude. Like not even Michael Jackson did that. Like so yeah. Shout out to DMX. We love you. Hopefully you pull through. A little bit more of music news, just new music that dropped. Freddie Gibbs dropped a new song called Big Boss Rabbit. Yeah, go check that shit out. That shit's fire. He said he was mad because he lost to Nas, so he made the song and shit. And like, he's trying to come back. So he was saying that he's working on his new album with Pharrell and Madlib and Hit Boy and all kinds of producers. He's like, yo, I'm coming back next year. I'm not gonna lose next year. Fuck this shit. I like that type of energy. So, yeah, y'all go check that shit out. I think there's a video as well. Y'all should check that shit out. In other like music-ish news, Kanye West has reportedly sold a documentary about himself.
Who
to
else,
Netflix.
bro? Who else?
Netflix. We should start Netflix, bro. But that's another conversation.
No,
Yeah,
it's a I actually thought of Netflix.
Just like nuts.
No, it's a website where it's like Netflix, but it only caters for people who want to Netflix and chill.
Right.
So like the movies there are like memang
Sexy
set up.
movie.
It's like set up for like, you know
Yeah,
what? If you can't pull this off, then it's your problem, kind of thing.
Italian movies.
Italian movies, exactly.
It's only Italian movies in that motherfucker.
Exactly.
Yeah, he sold his shit for 30 million, which I think is low, to be honest with you.
30 million?
Because I mean, I heard it's 21 years of like footage, dude. Like that was shot throughout his career, and 30 million. Macam sikit je. Like this is Kanye West, bro. Like he been through like points where he was like considered the most amazing artist in the world. And then he did that Taylor Swift shit. Then he did 808s and Heartbreak. Then he did like an album that he did Dark Twisted Fantasy, is considered one of the best rap albums to come out in 2000s. Then he went crazy. I'm not crazy, sorry, I don't mean to use that word cavalierly, but he went off the rails a little bit, did Yeezus. Then after that, he went on his like Trump shit. Then after that, now he's on his Jesus shit and divorce and shit. There's so much shit that went on in his life.
For 21
so I feel like
character development power gila.
Yeah, no.
Gila though.
He on the anime
Gila
shit,
though.
dude.
Yeah. It's like just when you think you probably won't hear anything else about this guy because he already did the most fucked up thing, another thing comes out. It's like, yo, what? Like, now he's doing, I'm put on the MAGA hat. Slavery is a choice. Like, it's crazy, dude. Like, so I personally think 30 million is a little low. It's a little low.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, wait, betul 30 million. Low gila tu.
Because Dave Chappelle sold when he first came back, his comedy special, sold for like 20 million for a comedy special.
And this one is documentary for 21 years worth of.
Yeah, I'm like, this should be another zero at the back.
Like Kanye West can, so must be bigger.
Yeah, it's the equivalent of like, I mean, to me, people might hate me for saying this, but it's the equivalent of like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
To me lah, like.
Yeah, agree, man.
Kanye did shit that like nobody has done, bro. Like.
Yeah, man.
Musically and in real life, like.
I want to see the documentary, like him fucking up with the paparazzi and all that. I want that kind of footages.
You guys remember when he ran into that shit and he fell down?
Yeah. Kesian, though.
He was trying to walk away from paparazzi. He ran into a stop sign or something and he fell down. Like he really like he been through a lot of shit, bro, and he's brought so many cultural moments to us that I feel like 30 million, that should be another zero at the back. Like that should be like
300 million, right? That's Justice League level of production. 300 million is too much.
Okay lah, I'm just saying lah.
I'll probably sell it for like 120.
Yeah, 120, I think, okay.
Makes sense.
Around 100.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay lah, even like 80, 90, whatever lah, not 30 lah. 30, above 50. Above 50.
Maybe 80 million sounds nice.
Just above 50 would be nice. Yeah. Like
someone is like in your face for like 21 years on and off, figuring out what the fuck are you doing, blah blah blah. Dude, you need to be compensated more than that. But
also he's going through a divorce, so he might just need that money to get through the, whatever he has to pay. So he's just like, fuck it, just give me whatever the fuck. I'm gonna pay some shit over here. So shout out. I'm actually worried about him a little bit.
Everyone is worried about him.
I've been worried about him for a long time, but now, especially with the divorce.
The weird thing about like this, right, when people comment, right, oh, Kanye is like just had a divorce, can't wait for the album and all that. Babi, korang ni memang no chill though.
He's a human being, dude.
He's going through an divorce and okay, 808's part 2 coming
Part 2,
this guy's like grieving right in his room.
Bro,
can't eat anymore, bro. I'm crying right now.
No, and the thing is, like, I know we make fun of the fact that he married Kim or whatever, right? But if you listen to him talk about her, right, he was in love with her way before he met her and shit. Yeah. Like, this was like his dream girl, kira. Like, this girl is like, if I ever get to meet this girl, will be enough. And then he ended up marrying her, having kids with her, and then now he's divorcing her. You imagine what kind of headspace he's in right now. So I'm like, I'm worried, dude. I'm just, even though I agree or disagree with whatever the fuck he's doing, Kanye is still Kanye to me. So I'm just worried. I hope he's okay. I hope there's people around him checking on him and not just asking him, hey, do 808s part 2 lah. Machi. Make a beat, Machi, make the beat lah. I would punch you in the face, dude. Like, I just went through a divorce. You try to make us make a beat.
Kami, do you follow the divorce news like rapat, or you just like whatever?
I just know they're getting divorced.
The kids going with whom?
That one is not set
yet. I'll go to Kim lah.
No, but I think they will do joint custody. That's why.
Yeah, probably.
Like he get to see them every 2 weeks or whatever.
Yeah, both are well to do lah. So nothing to do with like lifestyle. No, they both can handle the kids.
No, because I think the divorce is not it wasn't a macam bad divorce.
It's like a mutual thing.
It's just like, okay, let's not. It's macam Kylie and Travis when they broke up. It's like, okay, we broke up, but you still see Travis with his daughter all the time and shit like that. Like, and they still comment on each other's shit or whatever. Kim was wearing the unreleased Yeezys like last week. Still, like, so, you know, I think they're still cool lah. Just like, we're not together anymore. That's the only thing. So, like, yeah, hopefully he's okay lah.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's okay.
I hope he's okay. Also, I hope there's a new album coming.
I hope so lah.
I hope for both.
I hope so,
dude.
dude.
It's like take your time lah.
Take your time. Exactly. Don't have to give it to us now, but like whatever you feel like giving it to us. You know who the fuck I'm mad at right now?
Siapa?
It's not mad in a bad way. It's why? How long already, bro? It's been almost 5 years. Where's the Kendrick album?
Yeah, bro.
Dude, please.
I think he koya already, bro.
Please. No. Like, not Kendrick. Not Kendrick. J. Cole, I will believe if he quit. Drake also, I will believe if he quit. Kendrick, no. Kendrick just loves music too much, bro. Like, Kendrick's main focus is music. That's his life. If you think about it, right, like Drake has all these other businesses and stuff like that. Like, he has his own liquor lah, he working with Nike lah, this one and all this kind of shit. What do you hear from Kendrick other than music? It's just music.
Just music.
It's just music or art or whatever.
I've never even seen him talk about art or like heard him talk about art also.
No, I mean, he started his company which does like videos and shit like that. That's the only thing lah. Like, other than that, like, it's just music. Oh, his whole thing is something. So I don't think Kendrick would be one of those guys who will just chow. But Kendrick is also a very private guy and he's married. So I'm thinking to myself, he might have had a kid or something like that.
Oh, he married?
He married his high school sweetheart.
What?
His high school girlfriend.
Fuck style, baby, Kendrick.
Long time ago, it was. Like, there's pictures of them when he was like nobody. Like, they were together. And then pictures of them at the Grammys together. Like he married his high school girlfriend. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe he's very private, so we never know. He might have had a kid or something like that. We don't know. But still, I want the fucking. I need it, dude.
Baby
I need it.
Kendrick.
I need the Kendrick album.
I need it.
Okay, that's pretty much it for music talk. I have a music topic, but I won't bring it up this week. I'll bring it up next week, I guess. We've been talking. How long has this been going on for?
An hour 25 minutes.
Okay, we good. We done for the day. No video of the week this week. People have been busy. We've been busy. If y'all want to pay us for the podcast, then we can do it for properly, like every week.
Yeah.
Like, y'all paid us and this don't. If y'all paid us and we can do this properly every week, then we can do it. But some weeks we're just busy and we can't do shit.
Should we create a Patreon?
We can. I mean, I saw their Patreon's net worth just doubled. I mean, their valuation tripled this week. Like, it's 4 billion now. It used to be like, I don't know how many, 1 billion or whatever. It tripled this week.
Couple of billions.
Yeah. It tripled this week.
More than 12. I'm pretty confident.
We can do a Patreon, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. All right. I think that's pretty much it for this week. Gas Station Podcast, episode 18. I'm your host, Kayczar. I'm back here once again with my boys. Nobu plays, aka Amiro. You can check him out on Twitch. He streams every night now, not every day.
Yeah, every night.
He's playing. Oh man, you finished Little Nightmares 2 and tadi? That was it. Oh no, belum. Okay, that was that weird shit. Okay. We'll talk about that in a while. You can check him out. He streams usually between 6 to 7 p.m. Onwards.
7 p.m. onwards.
Also joining us as usual is Kafka Purp, aka Sashi. Although you haven't seen him for the past, I think, like 40 minutes or an hour, he's here. Can you turn on your camera for the end at least?
I almost
Kafka-
disconnected, bro.
Shit.
It's like
Kafka Purp.
when your grandmother come visit. Hey, come down, go say goodbye to your grandmother.
Yeah. Say goodbye. Yeah.
Every time. Come, auntie, uncle living.
Yeah, say bye.
Say bye. Okay.
Kafka Purp, aka Sashi. You can check him out on Instagram. Kafka_Purp. He's dropping something with the crew Jiggy Gang today. Because since you're watching this on Friday, today it should be out by now. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Go check that shit out. New song. My name is Kayczar. I'm a rapper producer. You can check my music out. Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, wherever the fuck y'all get your music at. And that's pretty much it. Gas Station Podcast episode 18. We signing the fuck out. Peace.